man, do I dig that StreamYard music way more than the YouTube Premiere music. That's for sure. What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is Ultrazilla Live. I'm on my third cup of coffee today at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night, which is a little scary, but, you know, I'll have a ton of water after this, and hopefully that'll let me sleep at some point tonight. But I do plan on doing some video recording a little bit later on, so there's that. You know, I hope at least I did some stuff a little bit earlier, which is good. I needed to get ahead on my reviews. So hello, I had a early bird, Mr. Cool 9001. Wow, man, you're advancing. Luminous, what's up? Audric Cruz, what's up? Yeah, I gotta stay hydrated, sir. You're absolutely right, Luminous. Gotta do that. But yeah, I needed some more coffee. You know, I wanted something to drink. You know, and ate. You know, I ate good tonight. Like a lot of my wife made some hamburgers and French fries. So you know, I needed something to wake up, or else I was gonna fall asleep doing this. And I have a lot to do, a lot I wanted to do last night. So apologies to anyone that was, you know, came by to check out the live stream last night, and I couldn't do it. I was at Diego Doom's live stream a little bit earlier in the night, and then I watched The Mandalorian with my family, and afterwards my son was taking a shower, and I was, you know, helping him get out of the shower, and I looked in the mirror and I noticed that my eyelid, like the bottom of my eye, looked like puffy, like swollen, and I was like, what is going on? So I didn't know if I was having an allergic reaction to something, or some other dermatitis or something was happening, like I scratched my eye or something. I don't know what. No Mandalorian spoilers, no worries here. So I didn't know what was going on, but I felt like since it was within the 9 o'clock hour already, and I was going to go on at 10, I was just like, let me not chance it, and go on and have whatever is happening get worse. Luckily it didn't, and you know, today it's a lot better. So I don't know, I have no idea what was going on last night. It's just one of those weird random things. It could be that my, you know, I was really tired and my like eyes were getting baggier or something. I have no idea. It was very, very strange. What up, Titan Gojira? What up, Ghosts? What up, Toku, Texas? How y'all doing tonight? So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, and apologies again if any of you guys were gonna come on last night, ready to come on, and you know, I had to cancel. My apologies. It is what it is. All right, better safe than sorry. So before we get started, and what up, Naz? Oh my God, Nostalgic is here too. Did I say that already? I guess right before, and I don't know if Mr. Cool is here anymore, but he did say, oh, nice little thumbnail and a nice avatar there. Very cool. Very Mr. Cool. That Nozuki figure Playmates is doing looks awesome. If it would ever come out, it would be great. I don't know what happened with that one. But yeah, I agree. That thing looked awesome. You know, it teased us on the back of those boxes that initially came out, but I yet to hear anybody, you know, getting that one or finding that one anywhere. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I would love to get that soon. I feel like it's got to come out soon, right? It's interesting when Toho Kingdom did that interview with the folks at Playmates, that line wasn't really brought up. They did talk about the Godzilla Classic stuff that's going to be coming, but you know, not the Godzilla versus Kong stuff. So I don't know. I would like to see more of that stuff for sure. That would be really, really cool to see that sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? That was a figure that I really wanted to see. So I don't know. So I got a lot of like stuff that's come in the last 2 weeks, I guess, since I did one of these. It's been a little bit longer than 2 weeks, I guess, because I did that big one right before Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving, which was not live, but it was like a conglomeration of like different recordings, which I thought was good. I liked how that one came out. But I've gotten a lot of stuff since then. I'm hoping to slow it down a little bit, going forward. That would be good. Not a ton, but it would be awesome. And I'm just putting something in a different chat that I'm live. So there we go. I did it. I can't beg anyone. But yeah, so I got a lot of stuff. And, the first thing I'm going to show is, well, you know what? The first thing is something I already showed last week when I was on with Nostalgic. And if you guys haven't watched that, I think that's a really fantastic, discussion. So really go check it out. We covered a lot of different topics for the Ultrazilla Live from last week. And so my vacuum cleaner is here. Don't mind that. Props, right? It's a prop. So I'll show this again because somebody just mentioned Kong. I did get the 2000 Mezco Kong knockoff from AliExpress. If anybody was wondering, I paid $45 shipped on this. So I'm just going to show this for a second because this did come in since my last, and I'm going to show stuff that's been already on the channel. But I really showed this a little bit last week. So there you go. That's one thing. That thing is really, really cool. What's up, Scream Man? The Scream Man of Repack Podcast fame. So the other thing that I featured so far on the channel a couple of times in reviews, 3 times actually, is the Marvel Legends wave of Stiltman wave, Into the Spider-Verse wave. And Stiltman's review has already gone up. That's Stiltman in all his glory. He's the size of my screen. And it's pretty long legs. He's kind of a cool figure. For me, it wasn't like the one I really wanted. The Hand Ninja, which I'm almost done with the review of this. I was working on that earlier. Miles Morales, whose review I did finish filming earlier today. And this will be up within the first few days of the week. And then the ones that and you know who's, Prowler is right here. And Prowler's review went up this week. Because this guy didn't have any accessories. It was easy one to bang out. So we still got to do Frogman, who's in a baggie. This is how I keep my figures after I take them out of the boxes. If I don't have any place for them to go. Or at least I'm trying to. Frogman. He's kind of cool, I gotta say. Mr. Frog is very, very cool. And we got Gwen, Spider-Gwen, in her baggie with Peter Porker. And of course, my spirit animal, Peter B. Parker. So I don't want to show them too much. I have a whole unboxing of them if you haven't seen it. And the reviews have started. The ones you saw in the bags, I have not started at all yet. So it is one of those things. On the fence about which... Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the fence. Let's see. Did you decide to keep Froggy? I haven't done the review yet. I really like the figure. I think it's really a cool figure. It's a wacky figure. The ones for sure I'm not keeping are the Hand Ninja and Stiltman, for sure. Frogman might make it, obviously, into the Spider-Verse. You're going to find this funny, Scream Man Craig. But I'm going to declare, and it's not going to happen, and you know it. I'm going to declare that Into the Spider-Verse are the only Marvel Legends figures I want to get going forward. But that's not going to happen. You know that. I know that. You know, it is what it is, you know. Let's see. Toku Texas. I collect most Spidey Marvel Legends, and this wave is awesome, except for the Bath, in my opinion. Wish they had done Man Spider as the Bath. Yeah, the Bath, it could be better. Kenneth of the Repack Podcast as well. Awesome. I know, Craig. Sure, I know. But I'm going to try, you know, like I did pretty good this year. But I'll try. I don't know. You know what it is? I'm just going to try not to get that many of them, you know, like, and that'll be it. Hand Ninja should be easy enough to resell, I figure. Yeah, I think any of those, like, Build-A-Figures are pretty easy ones to go. So that's the you know, first things I wanted to show because they've had some, you know, play on the channel already. I did get this little Kingdom Core Optimus Prime. He's very cool. I have not started his review yet at all, but he is very nice. I do like him. I really do like this little guy. It's crazy. He's, as Ben from Ben's World of Transformers said, he is right here on Ultrazilla Live. He is a great little despot. You know, something really, really fun to play around with. Now, the next things here I got open are these awesome Hiya Toys figures that they sent me to review, including this amazing Elder Ninja. Now, there's a whole unboxing of these. Not a whole unboxing. I unboxed a few of these. This Elder Ninja looks beautiful. Really, really gorgeous figure. Very, very nice. Elder Predator. What did I say? Did I say Elder Ninja? Elder Predator. And Batman, Injustice Batman, whose review is pretty much done. I almost finished it. Believe it or not, all I have to do is the opening of it. And I think that's going to go up tomorrow because I do want to start getting these reviews going because they are review samples. And these figures are coming out supposedly this month, and you can order them at like BBTS or whatever. And the little hounds, these are awesomely sculpted from Predators. So awesome. So those are open. We're actually going to open the rest up here. You need them to suck. Luminous, this is Hiya Toys. So, very hard to see in the glare. Hiya Toys. This is another Predator, Jungle Hunter. They're 3 3/4 inch, 1/18 scale figures. Gonna get back to that in a second. I'm just trying to show everything that's open first. And the next thing up is the Black Series Darth Vader carbonized, which is absolutely gorgeous, guys. It is so nice. So nice. Like, I feel like this is what Darth Vader should have always looked like. Like, amazing. Amazing figure. Like, it's the same one that came out fairly recently, the Vader 2.0, but done in these colors. Man, I can't wait to review that and get a really, really good look at that. You know, so what's Titan saying here? Is Space Godzilla are good guys or bad guys? Is Space Godzilla a good guy or a bad guy? I would say a bad guy. No. Yes, Kenneth. This is the enhanced Batman. And it's funny because I didn't mention it throughout the review until like I finished filming everything, and luckily I didn't film the opening, so I get to say enhanced I don't know what the difference is between this and the regular, but it is the enhanced for sure. So next up, we got upgraded armor. It has, wait, hold on. It has upgraded armor as to what happens with the game's customization system. I see that now. I see. Thank you. This is good information. Again, I got to still do my opening, so that's all going to be in that. So I got this guy, who is from SSS Gridman. This is from the company Arco or Acro. It's either Acro or Arco. I can't remember. I don't have the header card here. And this is the kaiju that splits open, and there's the other kaiju inside. You can see the other kaiju's head here. That's why it looks all deformed. And it's a really, really nice looking figure. It's kind of in like a vinyl style, but I don't know if this is vinyl. This is really, really hard. Now, I ordered this and the second version from Amazon Japan, and they were both on sale for less than what one of them was actually going for. Both of them together, less than one. So I jumped on it, and then just this one shipped, and the other one's been left in limbo. I contacted Amazon Japan last week, and they said there's something wrong with the shipment of that, and they were going to look into it, and they were going to get back to me. Now, the week's gone by, and they've taken the listing off, and I don't know what's happening with my order. I'm actually going to contact them soon, again, because they never contacted me back, which isn't cool, and yeah. So I got one of the two, and now I don't know what to do because I really want the second one to be able to review both of them together, you know? This is a deliciously goofy boy. It really is. And yes, sir, I'm definitely looking forward to the second SSSS series, Dynazenon. Now, if you ever watched the original Gridman, that was all part of the show, Zenon. So I'm really looking forward to it. I really think that's a really cool way to name the second season or second series. You know, like, I think that's really a good idea. Like, make it the second version of the character. I think that's awesome. I think that's really, really awesome. So somebody, I don't want to skip it completely. Where was it? How is the new Godzilla movie coming up? Well, I don't know how the movie is, but, you know, there's, you know, a lot about, a lot to talk about the movie that is, you know, the movie itself, what's going on. It's going to be streaming the same time it's going to come out in theaters, which is, to me, a good move. But apparently, that's not it. That's not it. Apparently, they are having some like pushback from Legendary. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But I hope. Oh, where am I here? This is not the right screen either. Come on, screens. I had it all queued up. Where are you? There we go. All right. So, like, these images, and I'm gonna have to shut down that. Were you know, part of a teaser that was shown last week, and we haven't gotten a trailer yet. But this is as close to a teaser as we've gotten. It's like 3 seconds of, you know, King Kong screaming, and he's got a chain around his neck, and Godzilla swimming in the water, definitely swimming towards someone or something. So that's very cool. I'm glad to see something. And obviously, humanity will never learn because they've obviously taken King Kong off of Skull Island in the movie. So yeah, you know, like, I am Really, really psyched to see this movie too, Craig. It's going to be awesome, I think. I hope, at least. And I like what we've seen here with Kong, because, you know, one of the toys from somebody is going to come out and it's going to have like this chain around him. And that's going to be pretty cool. But I don't know what's going to happen. I just hope we get a trailer soon. I'm hearing maybe with Wonder Woman. You know, Ken, I agree, man. Better to be safe, you know. I would like to see it. I wish it was coming out sooner, but I get it, you know, like now that they're gonna be doing this, like, you know, streaming thing, if everything goes through, they're gonna want to do, you know, one big movie a month or so. But yeah, I hope everything turns out okay with Legendary. I think that'd be awesome. I am so hyped for the merch as well. Let's get some SH Monster Arts going. Let's see some more Playmates. Whatever, you know. Ken, you have the Gridman toy had a dragon Robo guy in down. Isn't it? He did. I love that thing, and I would love to see some new toys of that. Ghost, I agree. You know, it would be cool to see the trailer. I'm like going backwards here. Good Smile showed the toy for Dinozenon. Looks okay. And I think that's what Kenneth is talking about, but it all blends together. It's all right. I would say it looks okay, but their first DX toy wasn't great, so I'm probably gonna skip that. Yeah, I agree with Wonder Woman. It would make sense. It has to be soon. Christmas trailer would seem likely, but who knows? I think it's gonna happen. I think that's definitely gonna happen. So I showed some Marvel Legends before, but here's another Marvel Legend I picked up. The Cosmic Ghost Rider. I finally got this. I really wanted this, but it came out during my break, and yeah, this would have been the first Marvel Legends I would have got this year, or the quote-unquote early one, the only one. But I did end up getting it on Hasbro's eBay shop, who had it for $31, so like $9 off the original price. It's really nice, I gotta say. I really like this figure. I think they did a pretty good job. A little bit extra paint here and there on the bike. Some dirtiness, I think, would have helped bring out some of the detail on the bike. But otherwise, I think it's pretty good. You know, it's very, very nice. I gotta say, I do like this. That's in Craig's Toy of the Year contention. And guys, feel free to talk about that. You know, anybody's in the chat. What is some of your toys of the year? I'd like to know. I know Luminous is not going to say anything quite yet, because we're going to be talking about that fairly in a week somewhere else, but we're not hyping it just yet, because the everything is not officially up there yet. If Dinozenon combines with Gridman, then I'm sold on the figure. Don't know how that will work in the series. I don't know either. You know, we're gonna have to see. And the way Good Smile is doing it is they're not going to show things until it comes out in the show. So if you had the DX toy from last season, that's how they broke it down. After every episode aired, they would show another image of like one of the figures and one of the combinations it could do. So I'm figuring they're going to do that with Dinozenon again. That's just my theory, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It's actually it's like $50 more than the Gridman DX came out, and I still haven't reviewed that DX Gridman, because when I opened it and I saw everything and I felt everything, I was honestly really disappointed. And I just put everything back in the box. Actually, Gridman, the DX Gridman itself stayed out of the box, and that's like appeared in a lot of my videos before, like as a size comparison. But if you guys don't know, that figure is actually smaller than the Figma figure. And the final thing I have open and everything else is closed, and we're going to be opening stuff, is the Netflix Optimus Prime with Battle Masters, which is a Walmart exclusive, and this is the Earthrise Prime mold, which is heavily retooled, I guess, from the Siege mold. I haven't like put the two figures together, and boy, is this figure gorgeous. Instantly is going to be on my tops of the year. Like, as soon as I took it out of the package, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is one of the best mainline primes I've picked up, I have to say. It is awesome. The Battle Masters are fun. You know, there's this dude, and he transforms into like a pterodactyl type of deal, which is cute. I like it. It might be hard to see, but I do like this. I have not transformed this one yet at all. Craig, I've been transforming stuff more. But this is great. It's really nice. Look how skinny it is. This is his gun folded up on his back, but like that's barely like any kibble. That's amazing. Like really, really nicely done. So I love this. This is fantastic. If you haven't, and what's great about this is there's no trailer. This is it. This is what I wanted. No trailer. I cannot stand having trailers around the house. Ghost Tab's figure of the year is the Combiner Poseidon. Is that the Generation Select version or the regular version? We're talking the Seacons here. Yeah, it can. I agree. This is like a mini masterpiece. But it's weird because it's not like, it's neither like the new masterpiece nor the old masterpiece. It's like somewhere in the middle. Like the head is more like MP10, and the body, I guess, is a little more like MP. What is that? 44. Which I never got, and that's still way too expensive. way too pricey. And you know what I did? I forgot to get a blade. I'll be right back. And I've returned. Yes, the Seacons. Very cool. Okay. Alpha Predator is my close second. Very nice. Yeah, there's some MP10 about it, but the proportions are a little bit different, I have to say. So, let's check out these. I should have put up a little intermission screen. So this guy, man, this thing is hard to see with the glare. This is Hayatoi's Jungle Predator Battle Damaged. So let's check this guy out. These Predators, man. That Elder Predator is gorgeous. So let's see this one. I really want to get some of the alien stuff. And truth be told, if you guys didn't see my unboxing of this, some of this stuff earlier in the week, I didn't want to unbox everything there because I knew I was going to do this. I got in touch with them because they were coming out with the RoboCop figures. And it was kind of interesting, those, because I don't have any RoboCop figures, and I've always been a big fan of RoboCop. So I was just going to buy it. And then I was just like, you know what? What's it hurt to contact them and find out, if a review is possible? And I contacted them, and they contacted me back right away. And that was really cool. And while they didn't have any RoboCops, they were like, we're getting, ready for our December stuff. We'll put you in the mix. And I was like, fantastic. So I didn't know what I was getting. But man, yeah, I want to get some alien stuff. Yeah, Craig, the 1/18th APC looks amazing. It looks so good. So, his little, one of his hands came off. So I'm cool with starting out with some of these Predators. I like them a lot. This is really, really super nice. The details are incredible, and the paint is so good. So this guy has got like, he's all blue, you know, he's got all the green blood on him. Really cool. I really like this. Very, very, very nice. Small figures, but, you know, awesome. And it's not like a scale I normally collect, but I will definitely check out anything like this for sure. Really super cool. So that's that dude. I'm going to put him away. I don't want to take out all this stuff, but that is super awesome. And we got another Predator, and it's the Jungle Hunter Invisible. So this is the exact same sculpt as that one, except this one is in invisible mode. So again, these are coming out this month right now, you know, so jump on them. I don't get paid to say that, but I'm just saying that. How's his head move with the dreads? Let's see. Head moves fine. The dreads are very, very soft plastic. Head moves really. Oh man, this is so cool. I don't know how well you're gonna see this, but yeah, let me do something like this. This is really, really nice. Oh man, this is so good, guys. These Predators are awesome. Very cool. Really, really like them. For sure. Let me see what's going on. Hello, Renee. Let's see. NECA ED209 is a big recommend. You know, I've wanted to get that NECA ED209 for a long time. I think it is still available, but here's the problem. I can't find a NECA RoboCop for a good price. If they would ever reissue just a standard RoboCop, I would totally get it. You know, and get ED209. So, oh, okay. It's sold out. But you know what? I've seen it around. I've seen that thing around. Yeah. Yeah, the head tilt's fine. It works really, really good. You know what? These guys did not come with a mask. I don't know if the Elder Predator did because I don't have his packaging here. But those two guys did not come with the mask. No swappable head, no mask. So it's just the unmasked head on this particular one. Next up, the Injustice 2 Superman. It says Superman variant as well. So this is the enhanced version of that. Now, the Batman was pretty cool, but I have a feeling I'm going to like this Superman better, even though I'm more of a Batman fan. Just when I was doing the unboxing, my initial reaction to them in the box was, oh, the Superman looks really cool. Especially because he has like the red-eyed, you know, heat ray. And this is good. This is really nice. This is cool. Very cool. Yeah, I do like this. The things they could do, man, with like this 3 3/4 inch. Yep, cloth cape for Batman and Superman. The details are awesome, and the paint is pretty fantastic, I gotta say. So now I could do Batman and Superman. Yep, this cloth cape, guys. Yep, Batman and Superman versus Alien versus Predators here. Nice, nice Dark Horse type of deal. Here's the. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this good. The alternate head has the red eyes. You're not going to be able to see that good. This webcam is only really good for, you know, basic stuff. But, you know, I knew that going in. At least it looks better than my normal camera on my computer. So I put the red-eyed head on, and I don't know if you can see that at all, but that looks awesome. And you know what's funny is this camera actually looks better than StreamYard allows. StreamYard only goes up to 720p unless I pay like $50 a month, which I am definitely not doing. It's one of those things where I have to sacrifice a little bit of quality. But at some point, I'm going to switch up what I use. StreamYard is cool and all, but I think if I just pay once for something else, I'll just, you know, cut out this altogether and just look better. You know, like check out Kaiju Live for like excellent live streaming. That's where I want to get to at some point. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I love the Batman vs. Predator comics. I think Andy Kubert drew at least one of them. They were awesome. Was there a third? I don't know. I remember there was Aliens one. I know Kevin Nolan drew one. Was that with Green Lantern? I think. I can't remember it completely, but I think so. There's another small one. I actually got this one in today. And this is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive MMPR. Where's Kyle Barker? MMPR Pink Ranger, but this is Cat. And if you see the box is embossed and glittery. So this is the metallic Ranger. So I guess they're going to be doing metallic Rangers on Hasbro Pulse, and I'm going to have to be getting them all for sure, because it looks like they're going to be doing like alternate heads and stuff. So like Red Ranger, I'm sure it's going to be Rocky. You know, that's going to be cool. That's, and I don't want to ruin this box. So let's see how I could do it, because this box is actually really nice. So I don't really keep that much Hasbro boxes, but this is one I want to keep. And man, they did not make it easy to open. I gotta try though. I want to see this figure. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Naz, sparkly pink Ranger. Excellent. Let's get her out. I'm not gonna take out everything here, but you got the figure. Sparkly pink Ranger. It's translucent plastic, and it's got glitter on it. It's really cool. So it's a really interesting take on metallic, but then the paint, wherever there's paint, it is metallic. And again, you got the cat head, which actually looks pretty good, I gotta say. Really cool. This is nice. So if there's anybody watching that was on the fence about double dipping on these, you know, don't worry, because this is cool. This is well worth it. Very nice. I'm definitely in for the whole team that they do on that. That is super cool. Hi, Godzilla fan. Welcome. Oh, hold on. AVP 1 was written by Dave Gibbons with art by both Kubert brothers. That's what it was. Cool. AVP 2 was written by Doug Menk. But you forgot the art team. Okay. AVP, sorry. Batman vs. Predator. That's okay. And yes, rest in peace, David Prowse. Guys, no Mandalorian spoilers, please. already said that would be none, but it was awesome. Mike Zilla has been summoned. Oh my God, you have been summoned. Welcome. Welcome, Scorpio. Yeah, man, they gotta make more Metallic Rangers. I can't imagine them just doing one, you know? Right? Big fan. Me too. Well, just took it out, but me too. It looks really, really good. I gotta say, this is a very nice figure, and I could go with this pink dinosaur, and they could go and have fun on the side. Well, we continue. Fix Rocky and Zach's face. Did they do Rocky? I don't remember. I don't think they did Rocky, did they? They haven't released the Rocky yet, did they? Oh, see, I didn't get that figure. I wasn't a fan of Zio, so like, not really getting that. I'm gonna show this for a second because it's huge. But one of the things I got was the classic legendary Voltron from Playmates. This is the boxed edition, and it is huge. And they look really good in there, the Lions, and I don't think I'm going to be taking this out at all.
Hagar's Robies is about to have a bad day. The galaxy is about to be secure. Form Voltron.
What else? Anything else?
Activate Laser Blade.
All right, so it's really awesome packaging, classic. I have no reason to take this out because the Lions and Voltron are exactly the same as they were before, and I've already reviewed this. So it's really just to have them beautiful in this packaging. Very well done, Playmates. You've made a long-time Voltron fan very happy. Maybe I'll do an inbox review. I've done those before. But the figure itself is amazing. And if anybody doesn't have it, I would recommend you get it because this is Voltron combined. And I think Playmates did an outstanding job with this, honestly. It is so good. You know? Just love it. Really, really, really cool. The only thing that's missing is the numbers on the Lions. Did they put the numbers on the Lions here? That would be different. I don't think so. Nah. That would have been the only difference. But that's what it is. And it is awesome. And my review is up already from like years ago. A couple of years ago. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I feel like if you didn't grow up with it, maybe you wouldn't have that affinity with it. But if you, I mean, you should check out the Netflix version if you haven't, because it's fantastic, and that might get you into it. The Netflix cartoon is so good. I still haven't finished watching it, to tell you the truth. Like, I still have not finished watching that last season, which is crazy. But it just kind of, you know. It just kind of slipped by, and I got to get back to it. Actually saw that Black Series Darth Vader at Walmart. Didn't get him, unfortunately. You saw the regular version. This is the carbonized version, which is an Amazon exclusive. So that's the difference. Scorpio, I hope you are doing well. You and your wife. I hope everything is going fine. And while Scorpio is here, I do want to talk about something we've been going through. And if you can, when this is over, watch my Organizing Ultrazilla's Toys, which I recorded like last weekend, before last weekend, actually. And it was me like packing a box in the beginning for Scorpio. And that box still has not arrived yet. USPS has been so bad in the last couple of months. It's crazy. Like, so many packages are just like disappearing for whole weeks straight. It's insane. I don't know what's happening. Yes, we have a huge problem going on, right, in the world, and that's been slowing down. But it hasn't slowed down before now. And it's only been since like right before the election, which is fishy, till now. So I think that's a little weird. So I don't know what's happening with that, but it's been really, really bad. A lot of people are complaining about it now, and USPS finally, I saw like just today, put up an alert on their website, saying something. Yes, everything is coming, but everything is delayed because of what's going on. And, maybe it kind of like alluded that USPS themselves are having a lot of problems with the current world situation within their system. So it's one of those weird things, man. Like, I don't know what's happening. Going back a second, were the numbers on the lines in the show? I don't think they were. So maybe this is... Yeah. You'd want to buy more toys for sure. I got the ECB 40th anniversary card of Vader, and yeah, he's really good. That's the same mold, I believe, which is really good. Okay. Gonna lie, that Darth Maul one was dope, even though I'm a huge Vader fan. I don't know which one to get through. I mean... I feel like when you go from Maul to Vader is the one you gotta do. Scorpio, gotta send you a pic of all the stuff I have. Oh my god, I'm scared. Yeah, I guess they just got bombed. Like, seriously, things really went south for them after that. It's like between Black Friday, Christmas, everybody ordering more stuff online anyway because of the current world situation. Yeah. And I hope everybody is doing okay, like doing the best they can. It's just been crazy, and I definitely want to mention it because I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. All right, let's do something a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is the Hot Topic exclusive Godzilla desktop figure. It's a really nice box, actually. So the company that put this out for Hot Topic is called Surreal Entertainment. Now, Luminous, if you're still here, you said you thought it was them, but I don't have any experience with them. What else do they do? Now, there's no tape on this box, so you just open it. But it's exclusive to them, so I don't know. Now, I've heard they've had a lot of sales lately, so, let's see. Most Black Friday and Cyber Monday purchases have been online. I'm swamped with boxes at work myself. Nightmare, I can imagine. Oh, yeah. A lot of people have said, something to that nature where, why did I get this? Or, like, oh, you may, exactly what you said, I made the sacrifice so others won't. It's Godzilla. Like, and that's about it. That, Godzilla figure? Okay, I'll get it. It's cheap. I mean, it's cheap. It's in a little bag. Warning, don't put this over your head. Gotcha. Ooh. It's got a nice weight, which you can't feel in the package. It's made of resin. Got a nice weight to it. And you know what? The teeth are kind of bad. But the eyes aren't bad, which look bad in like the promo shots. This isn't terrible. Guys, this isn't that terrible. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna say. This is the Playmates Toys of resin figure. It's sturdy. Well, it's resin, so if I drop it, it's gonna crack into a million pieces. But it's kind of to scale with like NECA Godzilla figures. But here's that crazy kaiju again, and they could totally face off. It's like perfect scaling. Who do you like better? You know, this isn't that bad, guys. I gotta say. You know, the paint isn't that hot, and I don't have the best lighting here right now, so even for myself, it's hard to make out everything. But it really doesn't look that bad. And especially right now, like you could get it for really cheap. Like it just came out. And you could already get it for really cheap because it came out right in the middle of Hot Topic having like crazy sales weekly. So I think this is like in the teens right now, which is ridiculous. For what you get here, that's pretty amazing. Now, so that's cool. Anybody have any questions about this? This is from Gridman, SSSS Gridman. So the figure company is called Acro or Arco. I can't remember. It's one of the two. They've done those like crazy looking Ultraman kaiju. Maybe you've seen them, Scorpio. I know Diego Doom's gotten a couple of those. So I will be reviewing this one. I'm going to try to review it soon. Like I'll try to get it done this weekend for release sometime this week. But I got to see how the schedule goes. I have to do those Hiya Toys reviews, and I want to get through at least a couple, like Miles. I want to do get Miles up and Baby Dan Dan, Baby Dan Dan, great man. See, there you go. So I got a couple of more things here, and one is my one real speaking of Black Friday purchase from those amazing BBTS listings. They really didn't put up much as far as Black Friday sales go, which was very surprising. Sometimes they have really good ones. But if this one was a must get, it is Mazen Kaiser. It is from the company Aoshima. I believe it's part of their Miracle House line. I don't know if it says that anywhere. If I remember correctly. Miracle House. So this is a Gokin figure, like a Chogokin. But when Chogokin, if you guys don't know, Chogokin is copyright Bandai. So that's their name for Gokins. Yeah, it was more of a clearance, and it really wasn't that much. But I'm glad to get this guy. I got this guy for $69.99. Original price on this was in like the $150 to $180 range, depending on where you got it. And then they dropped it down a little more. But then they dropped it down to $69. And I honestly didn't even know they had this because this is an old figure. So I wasn't even looking for this. Like it was just off my radar until I saw it on their sale, and I was like, I think I have to get that because even though I have like the Soul of Chogokin Mazen Kaiser, like I just felt like, man, for that price, I need to get this because it's gonna be different than the Bandai one. So it's got a nice styrofoam, even though it's not that nice. But when you have like this type of stuff, that's the best way to protect it. It's very, very well packed. As most Gokins, ow, and it's sharp, are. It's really, really, really heavy. It is wrapped up to the nines, to the gills. And I'm not going to take out all the wrapping on here. His feet are wrapped up. His legs are wrapped up. But there he is, Maz and Kaiser. Super heavy die-cast figure. Oh, man. It looks awesome. I'm really glad I got this. This is awesome. That is so... I mean, this is... Dudes, this is way more die-cast than the Solo Chogokin. Like, everything is die-cast. Except, like, the hands and the head. Holy Moses. Wow. That is really, really nice. And that's all I'm going to do with this one. I did want to take it out. I'm going to put it back in. Never to be seen again. To be taken out at a later date. On a rainy day. Which is kind of what I do. Like, in my apartment right now is... Who's in my apartment right now? Not God Sigma. I don't know. It's a Chogokin, Soul Chogokin that I really need to open. God Mars? No, God Mars is still down here because I already missed taking a look at that for last year. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down. Who came out this year? Related to Voltron. Who am I thinking of? Daltanius. Daltanius. If it ships in time, I'll have a new SOC to show my repack buddies next week. Ooh, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got, Craig? I want to know. I want to know. So, you know, like, I have Scorpio here, I have Craig here, and possibly Kenneth. I'm not sure if he's still here. But I definitely want to do something, a couple of, like, year in review type shows. And I know we talked about it, Craig, for Repacked, possibly coming on again in January like we used to do on the show. So maybe we'll have you guys on to talk best of the year. And I'll be doing my best of the year January 1st, like always. But I want to have, like, my little Cyber Kaiju buddies on as well. I don't know what we call each other now. But I got one more thing, guys. And that's it. Then I got one more other thing to talk about. But this I also picked up from Big Bad Toy Store at the same time. But this is one of those deals where they get, like, third-party items, like, way later. Not way later, but they get, like, a second, like, production run of third-party items, and they're, like, at a massive discount. And this is from Fans Project. This is Warbot Die Z. Which is a big power, Takara Big Power tribute that these guys did back in like 2015, I want to say. And what's funny is that Mazlin Kaiser, oh, this might be 2016 actually, 2016. But the Mazlin Kaiser was 2015, which is actually a reissue of like a 2001 figure, which is crazy. So I've seen this guy around in reviews for years, and I've always wanted him, but it was always too expensive. It was like $129 originally, so this was $59 now. That's a much better price. So I went for it when I got the Maz and Kaiser. I was like, you know, at this point, I might as well just get the two of them together. Comes with a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm not going to take out. And give this guy a quick look. Nice sword. Really nice sword. Good sturdy packaging. I like that window. Wow, this looks really, really slick. He's got a lot of plastic around, which is good. Protect in transit. It's actually tape. That's interesting. That's a first. Pulled something off of him. God, that goes in there. So this guy comes apart and becomes like 3 other vehicles, I believe. There's something very Diaclone-ish about that. Oh, this guy looks really, and he is very Diaclone. And there's another one, Warbot Di Z, Alpha Trianix is a Diaclone, Diabattlers tribute, and this one is a big powered tribute. So very, very similar type robots, both very Japanese. He does have like things on his back to give him like wing type feel, you know, like very super robot-y, but this sword is fantastic. Chunky, yeah. Oh, good sounding ratchets. I feel like this elbow is a little loose. There's 2 hinges. One of the hinges seems loose. I'll have to see if I could do anything about that. It's like, it's not loose all the way. Like up here, it's nice and tight, but like as soon as you clear a certain point, it gets a little bit loose. But this is gorgeous. And again, I've wanted this since 2016 when I first saw the reviews, like Vangelis did a review of the prototype of this, and then Bobby Skullface did a review of this, and I'm like, I need to have this at some point. It is so gorgeous, and I'm glad I wait. I mean, I didn't want to pay for it. I didn't want to pay for it when it first came out, but for $59.99 instead of $129, oh yeah, this is awesome. Very cool. I like it a lot, guys. And I saved this for last because I wanted to look at this a little bit longer because it's something I've wanted for quite a while. And except for this like kind of little bit of a loose arm here, Naz, yeah, this guy is currently, it's not that he's on sale. It's BBTS gets a lot of third-party Transformers, and when they do, a lot of times they'll do like a reissue of a lot of them for like a crazy discounted price, like years later. And they got a bunch of Fans Projects figures in, and this was amongst them, and it was from original price was $129. And the price now is $59.99. So I really couldn't pass it up. Well worth it. Huge. Very, very nice. I'm really, really impressed with this guy. The look is gorgeous. Ghosts, will I get the red one? That's the Alpha Trianx. I will not, because that one actually had a lot of problems. So they're very similar molds. They just tweaked a few things on this one, but for everything I saw between the 2 reviews, and I watched both reviews for both of them for a while, and they the red one actually had a lot of problems. So I'm not going to get that one. I don't really have a really use for that one. I actually do have the Diaclones Diabattler. I did not have a big powered in my collection, and I was so tempted to get the Takara one that came out a few years ago, which was like a remold of a few different figures together. But I wasn't impressed with it. Like wasn't impressed with the look of it. It was like $150. because this is the one I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see that, that's you know, the one. You know. Yes, you missed the Hot Topic Godzilla, but I have no problem showing them again. And I actually asked you a question, Luminous, while you were gone. I wanted to know what else has Surreal Entertainment done. Here's the Godzilla, and my initial thought was it's not that bad. It's heavy, it's resin. The paint is not perfect, but the sculpt looks pretty nice. The eyes look a little better than expected, but the teeth aren't painted that great. But it's not bad. It is not bad. Hunter Hunter, hey. Any Gamma merchandise? Not this week. I didn't get anything in, though. I came close to buying a lot of, not like a lot of figures, like a lot of 4 figures that somebody had on sale today, actually. But I had to hold off because I'm spending way too much money. But it was a really good deal for some older Gamma figures. We'll see about getting more Gamma in the future. I think I want to shift to getting some more like older vintage stuff today. Not today, next year. So there might be a shift in some collecting habits here. I think that's a good idea. Like just get rid of some other stuff and start getting some older stuff. I know like a lot of people like older stuff. I do. And there's a huge gap from when I wasn't collecting and a huge gap of stuff that I always wanted to get, like when I was younger. So Surreal has done a lot of Godzilla merchandise overall. I like their stuff. I think they did those big plushes. I'll have to look into them a little more. Like I didn't know the company, honestly. I couldn't remember it, but that's not bad. That is not bad. I also bought like, and it hasn't come yet, like another resin Godzilla statue that was way more expensive than that one, but it was like a limited run thing that I hope comes soon. So we'll see about that. But that's everything I got. Like the last thing I really wanted to talk about is an interesting topic that was brought up by a fellow YouTuber, and I haven't watched this guy's videos much, but he's pretty popular. It's weird because I know him from when everybody was talking about Kappa. I actually watched one of his videos then. But he did his video called The Depravity of Necaphilia, The Truth About NECA Toys. And I actually do recommend going to watch this video because it talks about a lot of things that I know of the NECA community and the way they approach figures. But there's a lot of things to talk about. Yeah. There's a lot here that was interesting to me because there's a lot about NECA that is absolutely true. Like the whole topic is really boils down to NECA has horrible QC issues, and they always have. Although they've gotten better, I will say they've gotten better, but the problem is not only is it that they have bad QC, is that it's that the hardcore NECA fans will look past that and buy the stuff anyway. And there's never been this pushback, like vote with your wallet type of deal against them. Now, me personally, having collected their Godzilla line more than anything, I haven't had that many QC problems with the Godzilla line. I think I had 2 breaks in my entire Godzilla line. And that was, not one wasn't a real break. It was that one of Mothra's wings popped off and it was like very, very loose. So I had to tighten that. And then early on the original video game Godzilla, one of the wrists snapped off. But whenever I've dipped into other lines, like I've had broken figures. I've broke Michael Myers in a review. I broke a Terminator figure in their review. Don't get Scorpio started with their aliens. Like, for real. They have a ton of figure problems. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that the plastics they use don't, I want to say they don't cure well, because in transit they must get really brittle, and that's a product of bad plastic. And then a lot of times they get paint in their joints, and that causes cracking. Now, a way to relieve that is to heat up the figures, right? Doesn't always work, guys. Doesn't always work, because if you have paint stuck in that joint really badly, you ain't gonna heat that out. So those are real issues that a good QC check would help. Like, and having worked alongside of DC Direct for a long time, I know that QC checks are expensive, and I know that QC checks a lot of times involves having someone at the warehouse. So there must not be a lot of that going on at NECA, because that is very much a prevalent issue even to this day, because now the only way they talk, like they like even acknowledges it is with a piece of paper that they put in their figure boxes telling you to heat up the figure. I mean, that's like a no-cost way to admit a problem and to say that they addressed it. And the NECA fans, the hardcore NECA fans, will always get on someone's case for breaking their figures, which is honestly BS. Because a figure shouldn't break like that out of the package. Like, I could like count maybe less than 5 overall Hasbro figures that I've broken over the years out of package. In general, maybe. You know, so man, I don't know. My NECA Turtles survived many years of play, no issues. I'm talking of the original Mirage comics figures. I missed what you said originally. But maybe you broke one. NECA's figures were fragile in the past. They appear to have gotten better in recent years. Some, not all, for sure. Like I've said, I've broken at least 2 figures in the last like year and a half. Non-Godzilla figures. Firstly, out of Ninja Gaiden, they broke after a couple of years, which was sad, yeah. And they also warp over time. I've seen this happen. A lot of aliens whose legs have morphed, no pun intended, and warped because of how they're standing. It's true. So that is a big problem. And I don't think you solve it with a piece of paper. I think you have to go in and try to make things better. But like Luminous said, there are a lot of figures that are downright very, very good. And they've done a lot better in recent times, for sure. And I don't know where he is. I had my Kong around here somewhere. But that figure is like perfect. I had no issues with that one. So, but it depends. Like I said, Godzilla, like only 2 issues really. But the big problem here is that the fandom like just accepts it, you know, because you know they depend on the hardcore fandom. But there's so many people just getting into NECA that are gonna have bad first impressions, and that's a problem. And it's also a problem, and it's mentioned in this video, that NECA doesn't list themselves as suppliers of durable goods. And that's a problem in itself. That's like trying to pull the wool over, you know, everyone's eyes, you know, like legally and not. That's very, very bad. So that says a lot about what they know about their figures, and something to look into. The problem is their fandom also will defend, oh, it's not supposed to be played with. It's a toy with articulation. Just make a statue then. You know, like if it's not intended to pose around and play with, just make a statue. Or if it's meant to be kept in a box, just make a statue. But that's not true. They want you to play around with them. They want you to take a lot of pictures because social media and those pictures go a long way. Just like this video will go a long way because, you know, some folks are like, oh, you know, Neca won't even sniff at this. But that's not true, guys. That's not true. Like the more video gets watched and spread around, that is very important. Bad press isn't, it's not one of those things where any press is good press, because if press is bad enough, it's still bad press. So I really wanted to talk about that and just, you know, throw in that, like, what Retroblasting here is saying is not wrong at all. I don't agree with the very clickbaity nature of the way this is done. And the way it's very meme-like, but that's just my preference in videos. It has nothing to do with the points made. The points made are actually very good. I just think, like, sometimes a video like this needs to be said more seriously to make that dent than a very, like, clicky, you know, like, try to be funny at the same time type of video. You know, like there's better ways to say things seriously, and I think, you know, that's basically the point here and why I wanted to mention stuff, because a lot of folks are like, oh, they won't care about this stuff, and maybe that's because some people can't take a video like that seriously. But that's something I'm always talking about too. I'm always talking about trying to, like, put like a professional opinion forward, and sometimes being straightforward is, you know, like the best way to go. Craig, see you later, man. Thanks for coming by. Like, I think that's the best way to go. But, you know, the depravity of necrophilia, I don't know, man. The thing is, they do put out a lot of figures that look very good. And, you know, their fans should want to get them. I just think NECA themselves need to do better by everyone, because the NECA fans, you know, would be happy with it. You think they wouldn't be happy with it, you know? So you think they want to heat up all their figures? No, like, they don't. I don't, you know, like, so, you know, it's one of those things where I just think NECA has to do better. You know, they can do better. I know they can do better. Will it increase their price point? Probably, because here's the thing. NECA for the price point, have the best sculpts going for that price point. No doubt. Best paints, best sculpts at that price point. No doubt about it. But there's a reason that they can put it out at that price point with looking the way it does, and that is because of lack of QC checks, and because that costs a lot of money, and the plastics they use. So you got to understand the full business of it and what goes into making that figure cost a certain way. It's a big figure, and you have to cut something out, or else it's going to be a $40, $50 figure every time out of the gate. So here's what I want to ask. Would people buy a $40, $45 figure from NECA if the overall quality was better? If you could guarantee it's not going to break right out of the box, if you didn't have to blow dry it, if the plastics felt better, would you pay more? Because it's going to cost more. It is going to cost more. I'm telling you, there's no doubt about it. They look good. this good at this price point for a reason. So, and this is knowing the business already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing the cost of the business already. So I wanted to make that point and talk about that. There's a lot of ways to talk about it. But the depravity of necrophilia is still a cool video to go watch. It brings up a lot of good points. So check it out. That's Retroblasting. Definitely check it out. It's definitely very interesting. So let's see what some folks are saying here. Yes. Nah. But yes. NECA plastic breaking is just poor material used from NECA. It's like IKEA saying not to push stress in their furniture because they use cheaper material. Of course, it is. You know, cost of doing business. You know, it's the cost of what they're doing. Share this video, guys. I hope you're talking about this video, not Retroblasting. But you can share that too because makes a good point. But I hope you share my video too. Kaiju Creativity, hey, what's up? So glad that vid on NECA is making the rounds. About 1/3 of all my NECA figures have been broken or defective out of the box. Although I agree, Godzilla line is much better than normal. And there's a reason for that. It's because the Godzilla line is just a different style of figure. It's a thicker, more sturdier figure to make just by the logistics of what is Godzilla. You understand? Like, so, you know, you have to make chunkier, you know, limbs and bodies. And they know that they have to make chunkier joints for those, this chunkier limbs. So, the Godzilla line's been lucky because of that. Because that's, you know, a thing. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, hold on. NECA broke my interest in buying Aliens figure. That's sad, man. I'm going to come back. I'm going to get that big chap Giger colored one, I think. I would like to, at least. NECA Predator wrist joint break-in is the cornerstone of the line. Yeah. I'd pay extra for better quality, too. If they could guarantee it, yeah. Figure Arts and Mafex Marvel toys are a good example that people are willing to pay extra better quality. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, there you go, guys. That is a good way to end off, man. I just wanted to actually remove that, and I took it off. So, I'm done here. I want to thank everybody for joining in. I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about, and I showed off a lot of toys. I think I got through everything I wanted to show. It was a good haul. It's been a good few weeks. You know, more stuff. So we'll definitely do at least one more of these before the end of the year. A lot of reviews to come, and then we're going to have some fun. Probably going to have a video up, an extra video up this week, making a couple of announcements of a couple of things I want to do on the channel coming up. So stay tuned for that. It's going to involve you guys. Scorpio, you're at work? Oh man, see, I was going to ask. Yeah, that's actually good news that you're back at work then, right? So that's good. Thumbs up, man. Thanks, Naz, man. Thanks for coming. And guys, that's about it. I'm done. My jaw actually hurts from talking. That happens sometimes. Y'all have a good weekend. If you can, please check out my earlier video. I haven't even shared that anywhere yet because I was hanging out with the fam and you know, I didn't have time to share it before this. Check out my video from earlier tonight, organizing Ultrazilla's toys. I get rid of some SH Monster Arts boxes, and do a few other things. So you guys have a good night, great rest of your weekend. Till next time, and stay safe, guys. Peace out, peeps.